If you're trying to turn me into a cardstock crafter, just say that. Hello everyone and welcome to Crafting with Delonda. It's me again, Delonda, and thank you so much for joining me today. In today's tutorial, we are doing a cardstock craft. I created this file, and in order to get it, you will need to join my email list. Now, the message that I made for my card is specifically intended for the members of my Facebook group, but when you make yours, you'll make it out to whomever you want. So I'm going to take you step by step through the full process. For this project, the only materials that you'll need is just some type of cardstock. You'll need a pen to do the writing portion, and you'll also need some type of adhesive in addition to whatever cutter you're going to be using. Now, without further ado, let's go right into Cricut Design Space. I'm in Cricut Design Space. After you get the file downloaded, you're going to import it into Cricut Design Space. It comes in at 4.25 by 5.5, and I did not resize mine. I don't suggest you resize yours either, but I do suggest that you ungroup it and look at the layers. Now, if you look in the layers panel, you'll see something that looks like an outline layer, and that outline layer should actually be in front of the pocket. So you'll see two layers that look alike. One is an outline. Just move the pocket layer to the front, the one that has the dashed lines, change it to pin, and then select the outline, the dashed layer, plus the pocket layer, and attach those two layers. That's my printer doing a self-cleaning. Okay, so now you're going to see that there are two layers that are text. Select both of those, attach them, and change them from a basic cut to pin. Okay, after you do that, now it's time to add the message, whatever message you want to add. Now, my message is specifically for the members of my Facebook group, and what I'm going to do is click on the T for text, and I'm going to type the message. The font that I'm using is one that's called American Cowboys. I will leave a link to it below. I believe I got it from Design Bundles. Okay, after you type your message, then you're going to resize it because it needs to fit in between the heart and the text that's already there. So in order to make my fit, I actually had to make it a lot smaller. And I did that instead of making the heart smaller, but that'll be a matter of preference for you. Also, because my message is long, I had a hard time, so I had to shrink my text down a lot, and I decreased the amount of line space. I think I went to -3.8 for the line space. Okay, so once I had the size where I wanted it, I added the text to the center of the card, and I wanted to attach it to the text that was already there. Let me show you what that process looks like. Okay, so I have both lines of text selected, and I'm going to click the option to center horizontally. And what I forgot to do was change this from basic cut to pin, but you make sure to do that. Once I had them centered, I attached them, and then I also attached the text to that pink layer, because the pink layer is going to be cut and the text is going to be changed basically to pin. So that's how my Cricut will know to write on that layer. All right, everything else is going to be a basic cut. I am good to go, and I'm not going to save this because I already have a set saved. So what I'm going to do now is maximize my mats. So I don't need to use 7 mats. Okay, I'm just going to condense the number of mats that I have by moving the pieces from one mat to another. So this is going to be my pocket layer. I'm just going to move it to another space, and you'll see what all of that looks like once I'm back on the camera. Once I finish moving this, I'm going to select the medium cardstock setting with default pressure. I'm not changing the pressure. Okay, so let's continue. I have everything condensed to the number of mats that I plan to use, and I have medium cardstock selected, and it's going to let me know that I also need to insert my pin once I go back in and fix that part. Everything I'll do from here will be back on the camera. Okay, so this is how my pen looks doing the heavy lifting for me. It is going to fill in that top portion. Now, the top part of the text is going to take a little bit longer because I did use a fill pattern inside of a pocket hug for you. And then there it is filling in the rest of the text and cutting out those basic shapes. Now, these are the other colors that I've decided to use, which are my signature colors that are pretty much seen every time you see me. I'm using the red, black, orange, white, and yellow. And here are my first two layers. And you know, a real cardstock crafter would know not to lift the cardstock from the mat like this. They would tell you to flip the mat over and pull the cardstock away. And I would suggest you really listen to them. Now, what I'm going to do with these two layers is get my handy dandy glue and glue these two layers together. This part is not fun for me, so I typically use a paintbrush along with my glue. I don't like the way the adhesive feels on my hands, so I'm just using a paintbrush and I'm going to glue the edge of the cardstock so that I can glue the top layer to the bottom layer. While I was gluing, I was letting my Cricut continue to work on the other parts of the cardstock. So you'll see that the pocket front is finishing up and those layers are being cut, and then I will assemble them together. Here are my layers. I will suggest that with that top layer, only glue the left and right and the bottom. Leave space for the hearts because they will fill in that pocket. I'm gluing the hearts together and just centering them as, you know, as well as I can. They don't even have to be perfect because it's just so cute. So you can see me putting the heart inside, and this is my finished pocket hug, and I think it's so cute. It says, "I love and appreciate each of you for being so supportive and encouraging to one another, and I cannot wait to see what my cardstock crafters do with this pocket hug." I think it's the cutest thing, and I'm actually kind of proud of myself, even though I am not a cardstock crafter. If you found this tutorial helpful, please remember to do the things like and hype and like the video, subscribe to my channel, and turn on the bell for notifications because I do upload new content every single week. Thank you so much for joining me today, and thanks for watching. Bye.